Hi, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I really hope that everything is well with you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, thank you so much for your continued love and support. You guys, this is just a really late night channel message. I did a few readings earlier and I'm still picking up the same very karmic energy. I'm not really sure if I'm going to release the reading that I just did. And I'm only saying that because the reading had a lot of details. The reading was really telling a lot of the secrets about the karmic. And this tends to happen a lot where, I'll start to get a lot of messages of truth about the karmics. But what I'm finding is that so many of the karmic energies right now, they are watching a lot of tarot and they are pretty much like waging war, spiritual warfare on readers and anyone who is divine or chosen because their secrets are coming out. And the attacks have gotten to be just a lot lately. The attacks are crazy. So anyway, I pulled some cards out here. I am going to do a quick spread here in just a moment, but the message that I was getting a minute ago is it's time to fly your own dragon. A lot of people right now have been going through this crazy spiritual warfare, and the year is about to close out. But I think that one thing, what I just saw here was really interesting in the cards, and it just really hit me. Like I said, I was just sitting here playing around with my cards. I'm up pretty late. Let's see. I hope that I can find. Okay, here it is. Okay, so here's the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool card. And this is where I'm just like, it's time to fly your own dragon. I see this Wheel of Fortune here, the Fool card, and the Knight of Wands. It's time for you to look back at whatever has been it's like you have to slay this dragon. But what the message that I really got is, and I've talked about this in a reading that I did a few weeks ago, make sure that you're not in victim consciousness, okay? I understand that in these energies that we're in right now, it's very easy to feel defeated. It's easy for the fear, the paranoia, and everything else to take over. But you're going to have to really fight back right now. You need to really center and ground yourself with the Hermit card being here. But what Spirit is saying is that you're going to have to fly your own dragon this time. Like they've given you everything that you need, but you are going to have to actually find the strength and the courage within yourself to actually get this job done. Okay. I've had readings where I've talked about like the spiritual assassins. There's people out here who their job on this earth, on this plane is to take you out. And you're going to have to figure out how to really overcome these energies, these entities that keep trying to attack you. And I don't think that a lot of us have really tapped into the gifts that we've already worked so hard to grow and to develop to fight against these things. So make sure that you're praying, you're fasting, you're getting your rest. Don't do like me and be up in the middle of the night. But yeah, like a lot of people, of course, are going into the new year. It's the whole new year, new me. And, however you choose to set your resolutions is fine. But I keep saying that there is a need for a lot of, for many people, like drastic lifestyle changes, because with this Wheel of Fortune being here, there is something that is destined here for you to come in. But again, in order to free yourself, you're needing to really ground yourself. You're needing to go within. And there's something here that in this particular, card, you see this person, the Knight of Wands, looking back at something. I feel like a lot of you see this chaos or whatever that's happening in your life, but it's like you have this good luck. You have everything that you need to be able to battle this dragon, even though this dragon seems so like you actually have been assigned your own dragon. Okay, but for whatever reason you're not flying your dragon. Okay. That's the best way that I can explain it. So when I saw these cards, what I was saying was this Queen of Pentacles here, the Knight of Swords, and the Devil card. And I read cards by the illustrations a lot of times. Some of you, no matter what your age is, you've become very wise, okay? You've become wise. You are wise, Counselor. If you notice here in this card, you see the Virgo. This is the Hermit. It's Virgo energy. You see this owl here. A lot of you have a lot of wisdom. You have the ancestral wisdom, the knowledge, okay? You've gone through a lot. You fought many battles, and you're trying to figure out, well, are you going to win this war? Well, yes, you will win the war, but it's all about your mindset. You need to move forward. You need to close the chapter on certain things. You need to go towards the devil. Stop waiting on the devil to come towards you. I don't think that a lot of us, myself included, have realized that you actually have the power and the authority and can have full, dominion over the devil. You don't have to wait for the devil to come to you. Be willing to go to the devil and let the devil know that you're not going to stand for this drama or this chaos, the conflict, or anything else anymore. I think that that's the thing. And I do, obviously the channel is growing rapidly. I cannot respond to every single comment, but I do read the comments, you guys. I really do. A lot of people are just like, I've been going through this for 12 years. I've been going through this for 20 years. I've been going through this for 7 years or whatever. These karmic cycles right now, we're going into a year of balance. You're going to have to actually, in order to tap into the blossoming abundance that's coming into your life, you need to pinpoint exactly where all of this chaos is coming from. Okay. A lot of you, there's a lot of manipulation. There's a lot of game playing. For some, even magic and other things. This is creating all of these tower moments in your life where you're losing sleep, you're feeling paranoid, there's the stress, the fear, the anxiety. All of these crazy things are happening. A lot of you also, you're tapping more into your own gifts. Some of this stuff, to be honest with you, is stuff that has already happened. I just feel that I'm talking to a group of people right now who need to really wake up. It's like you have this awareness, but you're still sleeping. And the reason why I say that is because for some of you, what you will realize is that so many things, as you tap into your gifts or you just become more spiritual, there's so many different cryptic messages. Nothing really is as it seems. Some of you feel like you're fighting against something right now, or even when you listen to readings, it's events that have already happened, but because you're not discerning things, because you're experiencing all of this chaos, this conflict, the competition, and the confusion around you, you're still very much stuck in a past energy. You have to learn that you have to move forward from the things that were sent into your life to break you. It didn't break you. You're not broken. So it's time for you to truck on and move forward. Okay. Some of you too, you truly are empaths. There's a lot of different tower moments happening around you. And it seems like whenever these things happen, you automatically assume that it's you. Sometimes you need to be aware of the fact that everything that you feel is not your own energy. Though some of you are very much connected to a person, a place, a situation, a thing, an entity, or whatever. And when that thing goes through something, you can feel it. Some of you don't realize that you're highly sensitive empaths. Okay, so if you're connected to, of course, so many people watch tarot for the whole twin flame or soulmate, soul contracts or whatever. If you're connected to a person and they have a bunch of chaos in their life, 9 times out of 10, you're going to feel it. And it may not have anything at all to do with you. That's why you need to really go within and ground yourself so that you know when your energy is your own energy and when it's not. Because truthfully, a lot of people are fighting battles that don't belong to them. Some of you are fighting the battles of people in your family. Okay. There's inherited pain. Okay. Generational curses and patterns. You're fighting against those things, but you're so focused on the fight that it's like you're not as focused on actually winning it. It's like, honestly, a lot of people are more focused on the problem and not focused enough on the solution. Okay, I look at the readings every time I tune into a reader, they're like, I'm so sick and tired of reading this energy. I keep saying that myself, but it's like at some point we have to stop and say, okay, so what exactly is the solution here? And I think that that's what a lot of people are missing. It's very easy when you're in this spiritual warfare to get caught up in the victim consciousness of feeling like, I'm so tired. How am I supposed to make it out of this? Okay, but justice is here. Justice is being served with the Ace of Cups. You're going to have to focus on loving yourself and knowing that, yes, there are great things coming to you. So let me just run through these. I know I had said that I was going to do a reading, but I have cards out here. They're all messy now. But I'll tell you what, I'm just going to tell you the oracle cards here, and then I'll try to sort through these cards and pick up on messages. So I have here the Magician and the Mirror, okay? You have here the first chakra, root chakra. You have All Tied Up, Goddess of the Moon, Hostilities, the Sun, and Woman Holding a Coin. Now, when I pulled these cards out, first things first, I just want to say that I'm getting two different messages from this situation. Again, a spiritual warfare is here at play. A lot of people right now, this Magician and the Mirror and all of these cards here with this Goddess of the Moon and All Tied Up in Hostilities, it's no secret at all that some of you have this blossoming abundance that's coming into your life, and there are people who are watching you and they're not happy for you. There are people who are trying to get you tied up. I feel like for some of you, you could even have a person out there who is actively working on your money, your security, your stability. They want to make you feel like you cannot survive. They're trying to affect your root chakra. Okay, some of you could be experiencing low back pain or just pain in your limbs and things like that, feeling as though, you know, you're crumbling, you're not on stable ground. Okay, like your foundation is cracked. Some of you, that's the truth, your foundation is cracked, and that goes into family and other things. There is a crack in your foundation, and you're needing to find that crack. But many of you, it's honestly time for you to just rebuild. You need to let everything just be torn down so that you can rebuild. With this Magician and the Mirror card here, on the flip side of this problem that you have, the solution here is to actually recognize the fact that, yes, you are in hostile environments or around people who have hostilities and envy towards you, who are trying to tie you up. You have the Sun card here though, okay? This is all about happiness. It's joy. It's a yes to many of the things that you're questioning. It's growth. It's healing. It's things being enhanced for you. It's you being enlightened. But with this Magician and the Mirror, and I want to mention too, some of you, yes, there are people who are doing I don't know, moon magic with Magician and the Mirror, mirror magic and things like that. So Spirit just showed me there was a comment. Some of you guys don't, when you get those comments in my comment section and it's my profile picture and a name, and it starts out with, well, beloved, this or that, and somebody is talking about spell casting and all of this other stuff, that's not me. I don't leave lengthy paragraphs, but I do see some people respond to those. I try my best to go through the comments, you guys, and delete those because I don't want to turn off the comments. We all help one another by sharing different things in the comment section. But I saw a comment earlier from someone who was talking about them doing something in the mirror. And they were saying, well, they look in the mirror to see the reflection of them. It's whatever this practice is, but I can easily see how this can be used as something dark for some people. Some of you, there are people who are doing moon magic, mirror magic, and things like that to you. And they're absolutely doing work on your finances, your security, your stability. Some people may even be trying to cause chaos and conflict within your family. You need to be aware of that. But with this Magician and the Mirror card here, what I also get to is for some of you, you are needing to realize that you truly can be an alchemist, that you can balance things out for yourself. If I'm not mistaken, the Temperance card did fall out earlier. Yeah. The Temperance card is here. You can balance things out for yourself. With this Magician and the Mirror card, again, it's time for you to fly your own dragon. It is time for you to look into the mirror and see that you actually possess a lot of magic within yourself. You have to stop waiting for the devil to come to you. I feel like in order to get yourself out of this cycle, you're needing to approach the devil. You're needing to go to the devil and say, look, enough is enough. Some of you don't realize that the devil is actually afraid of you. A lot of you don't realize that the devil is actually very terrified of you. If the devil was not afraid of you, then the devil would not keep sending multiple people out to hurt you, harm you, or to try to throw you off your path. The devil is not approaching you himself. The devil is sending all of these other energies or whatever towards you. So I feel like now Spirit is saying it's time for us to go to the source. Go to the devil and let the devil know, like, listen, it's time out. It's game over. Stop. And you take that however it resonates for you. Whatever you or your ancestors and your guides are telling you that you need to do to fight back, it's time for you to fight back. You cannot keep just lying down, allowing this to happen. You cannot keep waiting for a full moon or a new moon or an attack to come before you decide to say, oh, I need to protect myself. Trust me, that's something that I'm working on as well. Even when the work that I do, you know, there's been times where I've been very naive and gullible and I wasn't protecting myself at all. But it is necessary, because here earlier, the cards that fell out, you have here the Ten of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Eight of Swords. There is absolutely, for a lot of you who you read cards for yourself or your spiritualists, your light workers, healers, or whatever, there's an attack on the collective right now of anyone who is of the light. Okay, the devil is attacking all of us. All right, so for some of you, you need to focus more on protecting yourself. Don't focus so much on who you're protecting yourself from. Focus just on protecting yourself. Because the thing about it is, God, your spirit guides, angels, your ancestors, way showers, way makers, guides, gatekeepers, they know who you need protection from. You don't have to worry yourself so much about, well, who do I need protection from? Where is it coming from? That's too much. That's taken away from your ability to be able to manifest. You're still giving these different energies and entities too much power and control by wondering. This devil can jump into any person, anybody, any space or place that it wants. Don't worry so much on, well, is it my cousin that's doing it? Is it my sister that's doing it? Is it the ex that's doing it? Is it my twin flame? Don't worry about that. Just know that you need to protect yourself. You need to protect yourself, and you need to be prepared. And you need to be able and willing and ready to go and face the devil. You cannot live your life in fear. This is what is happening right now. Everyone is in this fear-based energy of sitting around waiting on the ball to drop, waiting for the devil to come in. It's like, it's a cycle. And I've noticed it since I've had this channel. The full moon comes. Everybody does the magic. A week after the full moon, everyone is gone crazy. And then you have a week of peace. And then all of a sudden, before, you know, within the next 30 days, by the time the next full moon is coming, everybody is going crazy again. You have to stop this ongoing cycle. It's like everybody is moving 2 steps ahead only to take 10 steps back because of living in fear. Wondering, well, what is the devil? The devil is afraid of you. If you're truly chosen or divine, the devil is actually very afraid of you. But you're in this mental entrapment of believing that the devil, you know, has control over you, and that's not the case. Let me see. Yeah. Here's the Magician, the Ace of Swords, and the Sun. Again, it's time for you to recognize your own power. It's time for you to use that sword to cut through a lot of things. Some of you, there are different energies and entities that are being conjured up against you. Okay, I'm just going to do these cards like this and see what comes out. Okay, but now you're needing to, like I said, fly your own dragon. You needed to learn how to communicate more with your higher self, with your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors, so that you know exactly what's coming, and so that you know how to detect it. There's something that a lot of you need to put that at the top of your New Year's resolutions. How to be more discerning, how to connect with yourself, how to connect with your higher self, how to learn how to protect yourself. Okay, because there's these offers or these people or situations that keep being presented to you that are leading to a lot of just burdens. A lot of you, it's the past lovers. They're coming in constantly. They're at a crossroads, and again, they want you all tied up. You have that card out here, all tied up. These people want to cause you a bunch of delays, okay? And they're always juggling you. This third party karmic energy is gone crazy. Some of you, you don't know if it's your person or if it's the person that they're connected with that's doing magic to you or manipulating you, or if it's the both of them. At this point, you need to just surrender and say, you know what, God, I don't know who's doing what to me. I just need your help right now. I'm weak, I'm worried, I'm weary, I'm tired, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I need you to handle this situation for me. At this point, when you can't figure out what else to do, you need to just give this over to God. Give this over to your ancestors, your guides, whatever it is that you consider the most high for you. Don't wreck your brain trying to figure out who and or what is doing what to you or why. Don't worry about it. Just know that at this point, you need to approach the situation and know that you have full power, control, and dominion over this situation. Yeah, look at this. Oh my God. What did I just say? The star and the death card. Some of you don't realize that you have the power to end things. You can put an end to these people that keep playing these games with you. This is something that I've learned, and I tell y'all on my channel, I remove myself from people all the time because I look at people who do certain things to me and I think to myself, you're gonna have your child will be in this world without you. Your family will be in this world without you if you keep playing with me. That's the truth. God does not play about me. He does not. He never has. He never will. I do what I'm supposed to do. I stay quiet. I'm off the grid. I don't bother anybody. I tell people, you need to be glad when I leave you alone. When people cross me, I bow out gracefully because it's the only thing that will protect them. Because again, whoever is looking out for me does not play about me. I can have all the grace and mercy that I want. God, my ancestors, guys, whoever is looking out for me, they show no mercy. As above, so below. Some of you, you have that power, that authority. Fly your own dragon right now. Stop letting these people think that they can control you because they can't. They can't. If they're wishing death on you, trust me, they have no idea what type of heartbreak is coming their way for doing this. I don't care what it looks like right now. Nothing is truly as it seems. These people think that they're in control and they're not. It is time for many of you to celebrate. You're trying to be creative. You have plans. You want to be free of these things. You've been initiated. You're graduating. You're ready for marriage. You're ready for home ownership. Whatever it is that you want, you're ready for it. But you keep blocking yourself because you feel like, well, there's this person out there that's watching me. Let them watch you. Let them watch you. Because God always sits high and looks low. Let them watch you. Let them watch you. Let their table be prepared right in front of your enemies. Because when you know in your mind that when a person comes against you, that they have really screwed themselves over, I promise you, you will start to move differently. The moon. Some of you need to stop being afraid of yourself and your own powers. Yeah, there's people, they're doing moon magic, they're practicing their rituals or whatever. But the problem here, you guys, is again the victim consciousness. Stop looking at what they're doing. Look at what you're not doing. And what you're not doing is realizing that no matter who is watching you, wishing death on you or whatever, or heartbreak on you or whatever, you should be able to see these people before they come. Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Exactly. It's time to grow up. Like some of you need to level up quickly when it comes to your powers and abilities to manifest. You have all of this creative energy, this passion, this force behind you. But for a lot of you, you're still in this victim consciousness. You still feel like you don't have enough. You haven't learned enough. You haven't seen enough. You haven't done enough. We're in a time right now where it's like it's fight or flight. You slay or be slayed. You may not know all the details of every single situation, and that's okay. Some things you will never know the full truth behind it. Some people are going to go to their grave and you will never know just how much crap they actually did to you, and that's okay. Yeah. You may not ever know how many people have been working against you to leave you out in the cold because they wanted you to be abandoned. But you still have victory, success, rewards, and recognition here. The Six of Wands. Oh my God. The Six of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. I'm telling you, that table is being prepared in front of all of your enemies to see. You've been anointed. Ten of Pentacles. I just posted a reading, I think yesterday. Protect your bloodline, your legacy, your life purpose. Protected at all costs. You have this blossoming abundance, and everybody is they're noticing it. They see it. They're strategizing right now. Some people, they do have their third eye is open, and they can see into certain things in your life. And it's a storm warning here. Like I said, meet the devil at the door, because these people, they see you walking into the door to value, and they are envious, and they are being very deceitful. Some of these people, they have financial issues in their life right now. They're trying to cause financial issues and constraints for you as well. They're sending you, all of this confusion, this conflict. Some of these people constantly want to make you feel like you have to compete for their attention and their affection. And they're cold-hearted. They're wicked. They're con men and women. They're corrupt. Don't fall for this, because you have a brand new beginning that's coming, full of abundance, happiness, peace. Oh my God, look at this. Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. This is not the same message that I got before when I pulled these cards, but look at this. This is not the same message that I just got. It's so much better than what I got. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, and the Two of Cups. And then here you have the Queen of Swords. Fly your own dragon. Make a head over heart decision. You carry this sword. You carry this sword of truth. Do not be afraid to approach the devil with your knife ready to slay. I feel like a lot of people right now, your ancestors, as part of this test, they're saying, we're giving you this power. Now, what exactly are you going to do with it? Show us what you're going to do with the power that we're giving you. A lot of people, you're constantly, I have these gifts and this and that. Okay, so what are you doing with it? And I tell you guys, don't let people convince you that this love and light is supposed to make you a victim. Don't let people convince you that love and light is supposed to make you a loyal and faithful slave to people who are mistreating you. Wake up and see the truth for what it is, because a lot of people, you have these situations with individuals and they are doing you dirty. They're doing you bad. And you keep trying to see the good in them. And that's good. That's the purity of your heart. That's the innocence of your heart. That's good. That's great. But the devil is working through these people against you. And part of your mission is to slay these demons. Fly your own dragon and keep it pushing. Nobody told you that you had to be friends with the devil because of love and light. These never-ending stories. I think I saw these cards earlier. In this deck there's a card. I saw these two cards earlier. I think I saw never-ending story and unfinished symphony. These never-ending stories, these cycles. You keep telling yourself that it's an unfinished symphony, and it's an unfinished symphony because every single time you allow certain situations to happen, look and ask yourself, what have you done differently? When these people come into your life, do you always let them take advantage of you? Do you always try to see the good in them? Do you always say that that's your twin flame, that's your soulmate, and you need to guide them, love them, and protect them? Do you always give that person money? Do you always enable somebody? Do you always let them ghost you before you ghost them? It's time, whatever this cycle is that you've been in, it's time for you to do something different this time. You need to fly your own dragon. You need to face this demon, look at it eye to eye. You may have tears in your eyes. You may piss on yourself, but that's okay. You need to come face to face with whoever this demon, devil, or whatever it is that keeps bothering you. Face it. And know that once you lock eyes with it, it must shut down, because you have power and dominion over this. You're scared to face this. Some of you, this is a message also when it comes to your spiritual gifts. You're afraid of what you're going to see. You're not allowing your third eye to open because you keep telling yourself you're afraid of what you're going to see. But what you see is what you need to be able to actually break out of these curses and these cycles that keep on coming to attack you. Yang, masculine energy, taking action. You can protect and provide yourself. You cannot be a damsel in distress. You can be your own knight in shining armor. Time to go. It's time for you to go on your journey. There's this door here. There's this journey. This is a journey of spiritual awakening, whatever. It's there waiting on you. And then, to be fair here, things are being balanced out. Some of you, you need to go ahead and you need to admit that there is something that you have to make a decision about a masculine in your life. Spirit is saying it's time for you to go. You got to go. If this person doesn't want to be on this journey with you, let them go. Because this person's energy, that is the devil, that is the snake, that is the demon in your life. Let it go. So that the scales of justice can finally be balanced. I keep telling you, some of you need to journal. Look at this, unfinished symphony. Some of you have a person, they keep telling you, wait on me, wait on me. They're in between worlds. This person refuses to choose you. Focus on what's here and now. Stop focusing on whether or not there's going to be a regeneration with this person, because they want your feminine energy. There's an imbalance here. Maybe you need to balance your own feminine and masculine energy. But that person, for some of you, you're dealing with someone, they haven't balanced their energy. They keep coming in saying that they want to mend things. They want to fix something, that there should be a regeneration here, that there's an unfinished symphony. But this person is still in between worlds. Whoever is in between worlds and they haven't picked the side that you're on, they have to go. You have to go. And you know this. Deep knowing. You know this. And you keep fighting against it. I have by the book here and loyal heart. Some of you, everyone's story is different. For some of you, yes, you're on some type of journey with a feminine or a masculine. And maybe after everything is all settled and done, you will be with that person. But you cannot let that keep you stuck. Some of you right now, yeah, this is a part of your journey. It's all by the book. It was divinely orchestrated for you to go through certain things. But, at the same time, it's for some people, it's meant for you to move away from this person. Catch them next lifetime. Everything is energy. Twin flame, soulmate, it's all energy. I keep telling everyone, stop trying to tie your future to one person. If they don't embody the energy that you need right now for you to do things by the book on your journey, let them go. I don't care how loyal your heart is to that person. If that person is in between worlds, they will continuously stomp on your heart. Somebody here is stuck in the middle. As badly as you want them to be in your world, they cannot cross over. For some people, they refuse to cross over. This is friends, family, business partners, or whatever. Some people are refusing to cross over, and it is your loyal heart that keeps you stuck in these situations. And you keep saying, well, it's an unfinished symphony. It's only an unfinished symphony because you're choosing to not be fair to yourself, to make a decision to say enough is enough. Enough is enough. Look that dragon in the eye. Knock on the door of the pit of hell and ask to speak to the devil. You may be surprised that he won't even come out and face you. The devil is a huge coward. That's why the devil keeps sending all of these different things towards you. Somebody needs to hear this message. But it's time to stop being scary. It's time to stop being afraid to let things go. It's time to stop just allowing something to come to you and then you try to figure out how to get out of the situation once it has come to you and screwed up everything that you've been working for. No, stop it before it even hits the gate. Oh, this card isn't supposed to be here. Whenever I find a card that's not in its rightful place, I always take that as a message. Some of you need to travel. Some of you are going to be tapping into a gift of astral traveling. Yeah. And you're going to find something. Something about your dreams. Astral traveling or projecting. Or you may find that somebody has been doing this to you. Someone that you had a lot of love and compassion for. You're needing to put up boundaries. Okay? Yeah. That's the truth. Someone that you wanted a commitment with. I feel like this person could actually be someone who is envious, deceitful. They could have hostilities towards you. This person looks at you like you're their good luck charm. This person may be coming towards you. You have a spirit guide that's constantly protecting you, but you need to understand that somebody is after your prosperity and abundance, and they're doing whatever they can at this point to come and travel towards you to try to knock you off of your path. I'm going to use pull one of these cards to close out the reading, just as some overall advice. I hope that this is like, helping somebody, because I'm a part of the collective, and I'm realizing this for myself. Like I said, I'm up late and I was just pulling cards out. Just, honestly, I sit here sometimes when I'm bored and I just will pull my cards, and I saw this message and I was like, okay, let me turn the camera on because maybe somebody needs to hear this. Yeah, like you need to go to hell and knock on the door and ask for the devil. He probably won't come out. He'll send somebody else. That's the same energy of the people that are around you, though. These people, they keep doing things to you. They keep throwing bricks and hiding their hands. Friends, family, lovers. They won't come to you and let you know that they can't stand you. They won't do that. They come to you with love offers. They text you, hey sis, hey bro. And they hate you. That's a devilish energy. 2022 is coming. Start telling people, like, no. we're not friends. We're not family. We're not friends. I don't like you. I don't love you. I don't want you. Move on. Oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. This is card number 14, which is the number 5, radical changes. This card says wishful expectations. Acknowledge the smoke and mirrors in your life for what they are. Exactly. Oh my God. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, exactly. I'm going to get the book and see. This book always has really good messages. I'm just going to read what this says. Yeah, the smoke and mirrors. Somebody needed to hear this message. I have chills all over me. In this book, though, the card before this is actually false beliefs. And this says, once the truths that we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so are the ways we can release the false limitations they confine us to. I may read that for you guys with this wishful expectations. Okay, so wishful expectations. It says sometimes we get so attached to how we want things to be that we shut our eyes to how they are. This can bind us to a wheel that spins in the opposite direction of genuinely releasing our dreams. The assumptions that we hold about how we think our wishes should come true and in what form they can easily trap us. Once we are caught within the rigid confines of how we mistakenly believe our lives should look, We become enslaved to perpetuating the impression that we create for others and the need to keep believing the pretense for ourselves. Despite our heart knowing that something about our life is not right, it can often feel easier or even appear logical to continue pretending that things are as they seem. Denial becomes our survival mechanism, and that which increasingly alienates us from ourselves and others. It is possible to spend an entire lifetime enchained by the elusive veil of magical thinking. Such a price for any fantasy is never worth it. The truth of what we genuinely desire cannot meet us halfway unless our expectations match how we show up to deal with the reality of our daily circumstances. It says, look for any incongruent thoughts, words, or actions holding you in suspension. This will help you identify any form of wishful expectation playing out in your life. It can be helpful to observe what your heart has to say about your current state of emotional, mental, and physical well-being, as well as the environment and company you keep. And then I'm just going to, again, it's like I said, you're on this wheel of wishful expectations. You have these smoke and mirrors, these beliefs about what should be. A lot of you are still struggling a lot with self-limiting beliefs, false beliefs. And this puts you in the danger zone because you tend to meet people and you come in contact constantly with the devil and the agents of the devil that want you to conform, that want you to see things in a way. But see, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And a lot of us, we're not standing up for who we truly are, what we truly deserve and desire. And therefore, it's very easy to be attacked by the devil. You have to see through this smoke and mirrors. What was that card I had earlier? Yeah, the magician in the mirror. Are you the magician in the mirror? Or are you allowing a magician to create smoke and mirrors for you? There's magicians behind your mirror that's creating these smoke and mirrors for you so that you cannot actually see things for what they truly are. Anything that is coming to you and it keeps you in suspense and confusion, it's not for you. It was not sent by God. God does not send you confusion and chaos. Somebody needs to hear this about false beliefs, and then I'm going to get out of here. It says, once the untruths that we believe about ourselves are illuminated, so are the ways we can release the false limitations they confine us to. It says, our unhelpful core beliefs are predominantly invisible. So are the ways they influence our experience of reality. Our false beliefs act as tinted lenses that harmfully distort our perception of the world, others, what is possible, and ourselves. For example, you might believe the falsehood that you are not good enough, that you are unlovable, or that you are bad. Such inaccurate convictions will inform how you make sense of your experience, as well as influence the impossibly high or dangerously low standards you have for yourself, others, and relationship dynamics. False beliefs have the potential to be particularly dangerous because we cannot see when others are using them to manipulate and take advantage of us. Our false beliefs blind us to what we allow into our lives and how we co-create or even perpetually repeat an unwanted, toxic, or even potentially dangerous situation. When we can see how our thoughts, feelings, and choices contribute to what is happening for us, we have the key to set ourselves free. It says, upon learning to see clearly and truthfully, it is up to us to replace our false beliefs with true ones and to live by them. This requires us to love ourselves enough to replace the lies such as I am unworthy with the truth of I am worthy. This card suggests a time of increasing awareness. By identifying what is actually taking place for you in the present, your refined clarity and focus will begin to change it. It is up to you to continue this process of awakening to your true self and potential by questioning, reflecting upon, and actively dissolving whatever misbeliefs are blocking you from your power. Walk away only at your own pace and according to your inner knowing. Step by step, you will incrementally see what needs to be tended to next and how you can go about it. So the message here says, false beliefs create darkness in areas where the mind requires light the most. Ooh, you heard that? False beliefs create darkness in areas where the mind requires light the most. Hold every question in the illuminating space of your heart. Accept the answer that shines through, even when it is contrary to what you want it to be. The heart, like the owl, is too wise and white ever to lie or mislead. Again, these wishful expectations and false beliefs are keeping many people stuck. The smoke and mirrors, you're going to have to see the truth of this. And the truth is that you need to create some boundaries. I can't help but say, when we think about friends, family, especially lovers, these soul contracts or commitments or whatever, it's very easy to get caught up on what you want the situation to be and how you would like for it to be. The wishful thinking, the potential. It's not real. It's not true. It's smoke and mirrors. You're going to have to see through your own false beliefs about situations in order to move forward. I'm going to pull up some spirit messages. You have here serenity, let go, and soul solitude. At the bottom of the deck, you have here ground yourself and intuitive nudges. So yeah, this is saying here, that you're needing to tap more into your higher self. You need to really work on the relationship that you have with yourself. Now is the time to honor, nurture, and love yourself more by seeking out and removing any negative feelings and emotions that are left over from yesterday. Don't let past issues and resentments interfere with your serenity today. A lot of you have to realize too that when you constantly let certain people and situations into your life that you have been warned about constantly, you stop being angry with that person. After the first few times that person betrays you, you stop being angry with them. You then become very angry and upset with yourself, and that is especially keeping you blocked. And it's inviting this negative energy in. You have to let go of these resentments, but it's time to be mindful and more aware about the fact that you're creating these resentments because you're lacking boundaries. You're not applying the truth to these situations. You're still going towards situations that you need to cut off with too much compassion. You need to let go. Just let it go. Stop worrying about the outcome of situations. Your attachment to results and the outcome is causing you a lot of emotional constraints and pain. The past is holding too many people back, which is why you need to connect with your higher self. Soul solitude, okay? I know some people at the beginning of the year, they do fast or whatever. Maybe there's something that some people should consider. But it says here, your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. Like I said, stop worrying about who did it and why they did it and what this reader said and what's on TV and what's in the news. It's too many You guys know every few weeks I'm telling you, you need to unplug. It's too many distractions. If you're not grounded, you cannot receive the intuitive nudges. It says intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, irritated, impatient, those are signs that you're ungrounded. You need to center yourself. Allow your soul to be in solitude. Connect with your higher self. Give thanks and gratitude to the divine, the Most High, whatever you believe in. You need to have more compassion with yourself, but stop giving compassion to these people who, are sent into your life to constantly hurt you. Yeah, here's the Strength card and the Nine of Wands. You're going to have to stand up for yourself. You're going to have to pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Just being stuck in despair and crying over spilled milk. You have to stop doing that. It's time for you to stand up for yourself. You need to resist the temptation that you... Look at... I cannot freaking make this up. Seven of Wands. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Seven of Swords. For some of you, this is this energy that has been coming out. I hate to say it, but for some of you, you have a masculine energy around you. This person is nothing but poison. Spirit is saying you need to protect yourself against this person. This is someone here who is hungry for power. This person may have a lot of self-limiting, self-righteous beliefs themselves. With this Hierophant card here, this person, they could actually be spiritual as well. But this person, they throw rocks and bricks at you and then they hide their hand. This person, they pretend to be one way, but they're not that way. This person cloaks themselves. They hide their truth. And you constantly have compassion for this person. You could be wanting to travel towards this person. If you do, you're going to find out that they may actually be in a commitment with somebody else. And for some of you, that's what you need. Some of you, you need to get your heart completely broken so that you can find the strength to finally close out a situation and lighten your load so that you can actually have the family that you truly want, that you deserve, that you desire. This situation keeps you from having any type of confidence. And without confidence, you're not in a very fertile energy where you're able to manifest what you want. Focus on your career right now. Focus on something besides these people that Spirit is constantly telling you that you need to protect yourself against. This masculine energy is coming in. This is your devil. It just has a different face. It's a familiar face. But that is the devil. Yo. I'm laughing right now because you guys don't see it, but this little gnat just flew around me. I've been telling you guys for for weeks. The more I pick up on these energies and channel them, the monitoring spirits, they just keep coming. They just keep coming. It's like at this point, I really just don't even care. Because it's the thing, the devil hates when you call the devil out. Literally, there's a little gnat that just flew through here. There's no reason, no type of way why this should be here in my house. But every single time I start to deliver these messages, something will start flying right around me. It's cool. I mean, the truth has been spoken and will continue to be spoken. But that's what I'm saying. The devil is afraid of not just you knowing the truth, but you actually acting on the truth. And therefore, it constantly monitors. The devil is always monitoring you. So, somebody needs to know this. It's time to let go of these false beliefs, these distorted desires, the attachment to the results of things being a certain way. Some things just aren't going to turn out the way that you had hoped that it would, but you have to understand that there could actually be something so much better for you. So let go of whatever hope that you may still have for this particular situation so that something better should come in. And it is time for you to wake up. Go ahead and let that third eye chakra really open up, because you're not receiving, maybe you are receiving the intuitive nudges, but because you're not grounded, you're receiving the nudges, but you don't know exactly what to do when you face these storms. That's a part of the plan here. Spirit is trying to teach you exactly how to not only, Spirit is trying to teach you how to find calm in the eye of a storm. You can't keep running from storms. You need to run to the storm. All right. So I really hope that I'm going to post this early in the morning. I feel like somebody needs to hear this like on the way to work or something. So, yeah, 10 of Pentacles just fell out. The 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. These cards just fell out. So, yeah, your ships are coming in. You will have the victory, the success, the rewards, the recognition, and everything that you want and that you desire. All right? It's coming in. But it's time to fly your own dragon. You fly your dragon to slay these demons, entities, and the devil that keeps trying to block you, and then you fly your dragon to your happy place. Okay. So I love you guys all very much. If this reading resonated with you, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you would like to leave a tip or donation to support my channel, the information can be found in the description box. Of course, you know, if and when I decide to open up personal readings, I will announce that to you guys so that you can book with me. But right now, I'm kind of just enjoying my own energy right now. There has been more than enough going on in the collective. So always go within so that you never go without. Be good to yourself. I love you all, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.